Hello, all of you risk takers and truth seekers to Podcast Life the Battle. Today, you are in my room, and I want to talk to you today about accommodation and why you should travel the solo. So first, I want to show you the fork. I want you to remember this fork. This fork, it's very, very important for my survival, and it will be for yours as well. Metaphorically speaking, that fork represents your skills when you're in the country. You don't know a language, you don't know the culture, you don't know nobody, you don't know nothing. So I'm in an awesome hotel calls Les Jardins Eiffel. And how do I know that I pronounce it well? Well, I'm pretty sure I did remember properly because my driver yesterday was a lady, drove me to hotel. So she speaks no English. Like, I think nobody speaks in French English. I think they're refusing. I think it's a sort of cultural refusal, but that's okay. I'm from Australia. Or depend, I can say I'm from Croatia, but it's from Australia. The fact it is that the lady, she doesn't speak English, but she need to drive me. She says to me, oui. I say, oui. She says, what? I say, sacre bleu. She said, oui. I say, oui. Anyway, I'll show her the address. She says to me, oh, Le Jardins Eiffel. I said, like, okay, it's not the Eiffel Tower, as we say, it's Eiffel Tower. So, like, it's interesting language. I tried to learn some French before I come, but it doesn't work that way. Anyway, long story short, when you come in France, expect nobody speaks your language. If you don't speak French, they don't care for you. Why should they? They're in this country. But they're polite people. I always say this, when you are talking to somebody in hospitality, I want you to think about them as a humans, not as your freaking slaves. My first job, when I stayed in Australia, I was in Australia physically, so I finished my contract, my mandate in diplomacy, and I stayed in Australia. My very first job was, apart being the bouncer half a week, second half of the week, I was a steward in a night shift hotel. Steward, which means cleaning floors, cleaning kitchens. Everybody was spitting on me. Everybody was rude to me. Everybody treated me as the biggest garbage. Let me be very clear. You, me, nobody is nobody's garbage. But people take this as a granted because they are in a hotel and they are the guests. Okay, fine. I'll say 10% of people behave that way. So when you talk to somebody in hotel or hospitality, even cab drivers, whatever it is, see them as humans. Now, let's go now talk about hotel. So hotel I am, as I said, it's called Les Jardins Eiffel. It's literally 10 minutes walking distance from the Eiffel Tower. It's a beautiful position. You have so many shops, the names, the brand names, the experience itself. It's like, I'm in France. I am in France. Not just dumped in some hotel. You're in the heart of the Paris. That this is the fact. I was being told last night by my contact here in Paris that there is two definitions of Paris. It's like a center Paris. They say it's within the walls, and there's District 7, 8. I'm in District 8, and whatever. It's a 2.1 million people living in that district. Very expensive, very cosmopolitan, very cultural heritage. It's old money. And then, outside of the walls, the so-called, goes to suburbia. So the homes here remind me of my home in Croatia, right? It's a smaller homes. It's high ceilings, and then you have this mirroring of this being miniature, homes to the big homes. The ceilings are 3 meters high, and high, exactly. It's a paradox, right? So you can see, there's many homes in one building, and then you have the one home who is like a McMansion in the city. But that's all from Napoleonic times. It's the architecture in Paris. It's amazing. One thing when I struck me straight away was every corner has a coffee shop, has a pastry shop, has croissants. Of course, croissants are here like hello, good morning. But brioche, mamma mia! Just by looking them, I gain half a kilo. Just by looking to the window, it's like half a kilo. Boom. I never been in Paris before. I've been in different city almost 30 years ago for the training. military training. So that was in days when I was, half my size and with the hair, and I was in military. But Paris, beautiful place. So let's go talk about my hotel. So I'm in a hotel called Les Jardins Eiffel, which is a 10 minutes walk literally from Eiffel Tower. It's an amazing place. It's situated in the heart of the Paris, and you can't be lost whatsoever. Even people don't speak English, they are very, very polite. As I say, approach them as a humans, and they will put that effort, They will say something interesting or something funny, whatever it is, but they will help you. They will direct you. They will give you that something great. So this morning before I went for my work, I went out of hotel to Eiffel Tower, right? And of course, as any tourist, 7 o'clock in the morning, I was thinking I'm gonna be lonely. I was mistaken. There was so many people. There's so many people around Eiffel Tower. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit later. I want you to be aware that every city, even Paris or London or Sydney, brings as well challenges. Challenges in the shape and size and form of potential criminal activity. Next to the Eiffel Tower, there's a lot of people who try to sell you something. Do not buy, do not open wallet, do not talk to them. Just move your hand. Just move your hand, say, no thank you.
English? Where are you from?
Because as soon as you start engaging with them, for the €1 you buy some type of memorabilia, they will rob you. I saw what's happened today twice. I was just watching, I couldn't believe. 7 o'clock in the morning. So guys, be the tourist. Hold yourself with the path with other people. Don't engage in conversations with nobody around the Eiffel Tower. Have your croissant and enjoy. Now, this is just the day number 1. So let me share it with you today about my hotel. So Les Jardins Eiffel, it's beautifully situated hotel, and I'm in this very room. At the first moment, you will say like, wow, who will be in that room? Who will stay in that room? Guys, sometimes size does matter, but sometimes you should accept adventure. I am not happy that TV it's on a French because, I want to watch something understand on English. But I cannot watch on English because it's only French channels, and that's a France. This is not England, this is not Dubai, this is not Australia. So accept the challenge. I have a laptop, turn the Netflix, fall asleep. Room, it's very, very cute. I'll say the cute. They've done it the best. The receptionist, they're all nice people. The breakfast in the morning, it's awesome breakfast. I really enjoy it. It reminds me of my young age, the days when I was living where I was living before I moved in Australia. It's something similar. So I really enjoy it. Hotel, it's clean, it's essential, the people are polite, and I'm highly recommending. Don't be afraid to accept the challenge. Hotels in Paris are not like in Dubai. Here it's different. It's very different. This is the old home, so they created the best possible they can do from the space they have, and I'm hoping that you enjoy it. You can in this hotel, you walk in a lift. It's very tiny. So me, a suitcase yesterday, second person doesn't fit in the lift. I said to myself, oh my god, that cannot be, but it is. Then this morning I said to myself, I'll go and take the stairs down for the breakfast, and guess what? The moment I open my eyes, walk downstairs on a level 1, there's a big window and it's an Eiffel Tower. It's like with all glory, in all glory, it's there. One more thing I want to say something with you. I want to share with you. Be innovative. Accept a challenge. Life is not everything we want. Sometimes we need to improvise quite a lot. We need to accept things as they are. I'm not born with the golden spoon or golden fork or maybe silver fork. I was born in a very, very modest and very simple communist type family where the alcohol was pouring more than food, and everything was dark and everything else and gloomy. But I survived. You can do same. Paris, it is something, it's a big challenge for me. The work-wise, absolutely. Even I speak on English, I need to speak plain language so they can understand. That's number 1. Secondly, I need a fork. So why I need a fork? Because you're gonna see this room, there is no mini bar, there's no the microwaves. In this hotel, you can't order in room because that's how the hotel is organized. So I bought myself salad, but even in shops I can't find a plastic cutlery. So I got this one. So I said to downstairs lady, I need a fork. So we negotiated. I said to her, wait, I go on Dr. Google, translate me fork on French. I can't even say it. But she says to me, oui. I said, oh, oui, oui. And this is the fork. So guys, in life, just be innovative. Be you. Don't wait till somebody does things for you, because you're going to be disappointed. And like even on my trip right now, I am seeing that some people distancing themselves from me because obviously they think my traveling it's not welcome for them. But I don't care. You're not a jar on hotel. You can't make everybody happy. So doesn't matter what you do in your life. Guys, just do what you want to do. Or otherwise you can go on internet and those guys who are the billionaires, the people who's gonna say to you in advertising, just pay me $49.95 per month and I'll give you the secret how to be a billionaire. And usually this comes from the billionaires. And I was laughing. I said to myself, this is the biggest fraud. All these guys who talking how can give you the blueprint to be successful, happy and healthy. Let me just clarify something with you. When you have money, when you're successful in business, you don't go out and sell your secrets. Only losers do this. You know why? Because they think they have something, but they have nothing. Otherwise, how possible you can sell something to somebody if you're successful? It doesn't work that way, because success needs to be learned, needs to be earned, and needs to be developed. Nobody can do this for you. But guys, hope you like my hotel. This is the review of the hotel Les Jardins Eiffel. You like my room?